Alright, ladies and gentlemen, my name is Shane, that's Shane's Games, and tonight we're going to be playing Deadly Premonition Origins for the Switch. This won't be our first time playing, so if you want to see how we got to where we are tonight, or check out some of the other games I've played in the past, be them obscure, unusual, or nostalgic, feel free to check out my YouTube channel. But for tonight, let's get into the game, shall we? Let's see, what flavor of Mountain Dew am I drinking? I'm drinking my favorite flavor of Mountain Dew, Code Red, right there. Which is, I think it's kind of a little bit cherry flavored. Did they even say what it is? With a rush of cherry flavored and other natural flavorings, it says on there. It's a little bit cherry. I like that. It's not the energy drink, though. The energy drink comes in taller cans, unfortunately. Let's see. Yeah, that's what I've heard, is if you kill some of the Krogans, they just get replaced by generic characters. Oh, but I want to do that, Australis. That does sound tempting. Oh, it sounds good. Alright, so we are on Episode 3, Chapter 18. Oh wow, we're deeper into the game than I thought we were. So let's watch the recap first, and then we'll do a quick verbal recap, shall we?
Previously during the investigation. So, you want to find out everything there is to know about Diane?
Agent York, Nick is leaving the bar.
Wait! She's still alive.
Stop right there, Nick. You're under arrest for the attempted murder of Diane Ames. Emily, hurry!
You saved my life.
No need to thank me for that. I'm pretty useless. I couldn't save Becky. I couldn't save Diane.
Alright, so quick recap so far. The Raincoat Killer in Greenvale has so far claimed 3 victims now, and we've been helpless to stop him, as York was saying there. Last time the big events were, we found a note about the killings that appears to be from none other than Deputy Thomas, who is, was supposed to be on our side here, so that's shocking. We don't quite understand what we were seeing there. And so we need to understand more about that and how he's tied to this case, because clearly there's more than we understood there. And aside from that, we've also been working with the mysterious and eccentric millionaire in Greenvale by the name of Harry.
Zach,
Guy wears a gas mask, and he
It's fine by me.
has some strange, almost conspiracy theory-like thoughts about what's going on in town. But right now, we just have so little information about what is really going on in town. We've got very little choice but to listen to him and see what he has to say. So right now, what's happening is we have some more evidence that he told us to get, and truly, sure enough, as he said, it was right where he said it was. So we're going to bring that evidence back to him, and then he's promised to tell us everything he knows. So let's go see what he's got there. Oh yeah, those cans are really weird. It's an odd design there, Will. I see that. Let's see. Shane is working with a Morton Joe. Hey, if you want to work with people, you may as well work with the best. Mediocre. I laughed so hard in the theater when he yelled mediocre. Because I got the pleasure of seeing Mad Max in the theater. And oh my god, when he said mediocre, I was just dying. There's more than meets the eye. The killer's a transformer. Welcome in, Chef Stubby. How are you doing today? Alright, let's see where we're going. Where are we going today? So not that way. We're just going the other way out of the park. And then gonna take this road. A shortcut? Not really. I don't remember there being any good shortcuts to the mansion. We're just gonna keep taking this road till we get to the main artery. Right over at, what is it? The Milk Barn? So let's keep taking this road till we get to the Milk Barn. And then that'll get us where we're going. Alright. Witness me! Oh, that movie's so good. I need to watch that movie again. I think the only reason I've been hesitating on watching that movie again is because a part of me is like, it can't possibly be as good at home as it was in the theater. It can't. But I need to. Alright, so we don't have anything else to talk to Zach about during this chapter. That's disappointing. These conversations are some of my favorite parts. Oh my god, we're going so fast! Oh, Jesus! Wow! We got some speed on that hill, holy shit. This car controls so badly at high speeds. And by high speeds, I mean like 70. Oh, jeez! Case in point. Case in point, I think you can actually die if the car takes too much damage. I'm not sure. It's been a very long time since I've actually had that problem. Usually you don't stay in a car long enough to take that kind of damage. So I don't remember exactly. Oh my god, slow down! Slow down, okay. Okay. Get your punch hat real quick. Joel Addy, thank you for the follow right there and welcome in. That reminds me, I didn't set my stream category to retro. Let me do that real quick. My apologies. There we go. Let's see. Speed is key! Oh my gosh, Pacific Rim in the theaters, bros, was a joy. I have a really sad story about Pacific Rim, because the day Pacific Rim came out in the theaters... Holy crap, Thumbtack! Thumbtack, number 1, welcome in. Number 2, how has your week been going? Hope everything is well with you. And number 3, thank you so much for the 2-month resubscribe right there, Thumbtack. I really appreciate that. That's really kind of you, and the support means a lot, so thank you for that. But I was saying the very first time I went to see, when Pacific Rim first came out in the theaters, I went to see it on the opening day, and I went to the theater 2 hours early to make sure that I could get in. And I got there, I'm like, are we in the right place? Where's the line? There wasn't a line. As a matter of fact, when I went to see Pacific Rim on opening day for the very first showing, the premiere showing, there was like 5 other people in the theater, which, you know, foretold the fact that nobody watched Pacific Rim, which broke my heart, because I loved that movie and I wanted to have a bajillion sequels, and that did not really pan out, unfortunately. But I enjoyed that movie a lot. That was fun. Let's see. What do you do to achieve the speed of speed? We upgraded the car a little bit, and also we were going downhill. Going downhill in this game does insane things to the physics. And Dan, how old is this game? We're playing the Switch version, which is from last year, but the original version of it is from 2010, I believe. It's almost a decade old at this point. John Carter I watched in theaters. I didn't think it was bad, but it didn't really, like, grab me. Like, I didn't think there was anything too special about it, but I did watch it. I didn't think it was terrible. I enjoyed the experience. Avianographer, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope you were having a good week. Like, if they said they wanted to make a second John Carter movie, I probably would have went to watch that too. I would have. I don't watch a lot of movies, but I think I would have enjoyed that. Am I turning here? Wow! Wow! I think we're turning here. Let's see. Yeah, Scott Pilgrim! Oh my god! I dragged all of my friends to see Scott Pilgrim, and that was the same experience. I went there really early in the movie's run, and there was like nobody else in the theater. I'm like, why? Where are you guys? What are you doing? This is a cool CG movie about nerds. Made by one of the greatest directors out there. Where is everybody? I think it's gotten a little bit more attention post-release, though. I think a lot of people have given it a chance and they've enjoyed it. So that's something at least. That is at least something. Right, I know! Everything about that movie is adorable. And if you've never seen the director's commentary on that movie, there was so much love poured into that movie. And they put in so many tiny little touches that are difficult to even notice, but once you see them, you're like, oh my god, that's awesome. That's wonderful. That's magical. I think we're coming up on the turn if I didn't just pass him right there. Malicord, you've been compared to Ramona Flowers a lot in your life? Is it the look? Or is it that you're an Amazon delivery person that knows how to travel through space and time? Because that's pretty badass if you can. Teach me how. Namuni, I hope I'm pronouncing that right. Welcome in, thank you for the follow, I appreciate that. Kinda both, nice, nice. And hey, Chris Technician, welcome in. My work week was good, thank you for asking. How are you doing, Chris? I think you might be right, Sirius. I think maybe it was the time that it came out. I think maybe it just came out at a bad time and didn't grab people right. It's hard to say with stuff like that. Welcome in, Namuni. Hope you're having a good week. Alright, so this is my turn right here, so let's slow down a little bit. And this should basically take us straight to the mansion, which is where we're going. Eating a snack, Chris. What are you eating today? What is on the menu for snack time? I appreciate a good snack. Very much so. Need more of those in my life. Now for me, my preferred snack is barbecue Pringles. Love me some barbecue Pringles. I have since college. I eat way too many barbecue Pringles. Not as many as I did in college. That was absurd, but I do love me some barbecue Pringles. Hey, Lars Mandel. It is going well. How is things going with you? Hope everything is good. Pleasure to see you. Bits, nice. I remember Bits. Barbecue Pringles are great. They are. I think if there's any complaints, it's the fact that the process they use to put the flavoring on them is pretty inconsistent. So I have had at least one can of barbecue Pringles that had like no barbecue flavoring in them, and it kind of broke my heart a little bit. Hummus and pita. Oh, that's a nice one. That is a nice one, and pretty kind of healthy overall too. Not a bad one to eat right there. I approve of that. Alright, we should be coming up on the manor right here. So once again, we got some evidence that Harry wanted us to grab. Even though we weren't sure that it existed, it was right where he said it was. So hopefully now, as a reward, he'll tell us what he knows, whether we believe him or not. Oh no, Rose! I've done that before. I know that regret.
Mr. Francis York Morgan, finally you have arrived. You are welcome to come inside.
Stubby, you like potatoes? I know that. Have you ever mentioned like what your favorite potato preparation is? French fries, baked potato, scalloped, fried. Huh? Where's Michael?
Looks like the next game is hide and seek. Huh?
And we're in Silent Hill territory. God damn it. I do like a little bit of raw potato from time to time too, but for the most part I'm not a huge fan of raw potatoes. Like, I know a lot of people are horrified when I say this, but I like just plain baked potatoes. Just toss a potato in some foil, throw it in the oven for a little bit, and pull it out and just eat it right out of the foil. No toppings, just baked potato. I do like that a lot. The whole thing, that is intense, Stubby. I dig that. Gotta cover a baked potato and lots of stuff. I love them plain. I am so boring when it comes to food. Like, appallingly boring. I really am. Alright, so we know where Harry's, like that atrium Harry was in before is. What is this painting?
These girls, Zach. Do you see the resemblance? Anna, Becky. She looks like Diane. And Carol. Zach, look. Emily.
Uh-oh. Whoa! Well, trapped in here now. Let's see, Lars, you played this years ago. This is one of my favorite games of all time. I am madly, passionately in love with this game. It's so weird. It's just so weird. Hot sauce on potatoes. That's an interesting one. I don't think I've seen that much, but I dig it. Boil them, mash them, stick them in a stew. Oh yeah, I know Comcast has Wi-Fi gateways, but I usually recommend people get their own Wi-Fi routers if you can afford it. I know not everybody can, but I very highly recommend that. Marksman, potatoes are just vehicles for things that you can't eat separately or you won't get into heaven. That's a new one on me, but I like that. I do like a lot of potato preparations, though. Whenever I go to the movie theater that I like to go to around here, I usually have their potato skins with some melted cheese and some bacon bits, a little bit of chives. Uh-oh. Oh, that's a whole lot of zombies. Uh-oh. Alright, you creepy ghost dudes. Let's dance. Luckily, I've got my indestructible 357. That's gonna make this a little bit easier. Wait, that's it? That it? That was it? I thought I was gonna have to face a whole army based on the size of the room right there. Oh yeah, Wi-Fi 6. I don't know. At this point, it's more of an advertising slogan than anything. I mean, it's not bad, but I don't think it's a huge leap forward, especially because there's not many devices that can make use of it, unfortunately. And yes, marksman, that is true, so that is a good thing. Let's see, Finger Roy, you baked some frozen potato skins earlier and poured ghost pepper hot sauce. How did that work out for you? That sounds interesting. Oh, jeez. Got another baddie over here. Nice! Hey, BlackRock, welcome in. Good to see you as well. How are you doing today? Hope all is well with you. Alright, so I see red sparkles on this door. Let's see what that's all about. Huh. Go right through. Hey, Bob, welcome in. You did a thing. Was it a good thing? Was it a bad thing? Hello? Anybody in here? We've been in this room before, but it's a little different this time around. Don't like the look of this. There's no way to open this one. That's a little worrying. Sparkles in here, too. Oh, jeez, it was a trap. Oh, jeez, we're surrounded. I see a couple with guns here, too. Oh, shoot. Oh, this is going to be a tough one. Oh. Almost got ambushed there. Oh, they're coming. Oh, can I get that barrel? Oh, I really want to get that barrel. Oh, shoot. No, wrong button. Go. Alright, just two guys left, and I think we took out all the gun wielders. Oh, shoot, I had to reload! No! Run! Right, can I lure him over to this barrel? That'd be badass. Nice! Alright. We took a little bit of damage. I saw York stumble at some point, but I'm not sure quite what damage in there. That's interesting, though. Let's see. Doing good, just hanging out. Sounds good, BlackRock. I'm glad you decided to hang out here. Always a pleasure. Let's see. You'll be at the Chicago airport for 20 hours. Wow, Bob. I'm sorry. That's a brutal layover. The good thing, Bob, is the Chicago airport is actually a really, really nice airport to hang out in. They have a ton of really good restaurants in there. I know there's one restaurant in there called Wolfgang Puck Express that had one of the best restaurant breakfasts I've ever had. Really tasty stuff. Excuse me. So hopefully you at least find some stuff to do around the airport there, Bob. Alright, so I want to heal up a little bit before we go too much farther. I'll go ahead and use a small first aid kit. That should be enough. Alright, maybe not that good, marksman. But it was good. It was good stuff. Oh, we are all full on golf clubs, so we can't take that. But I believe this is the way we're going. Let's go ahead and make sure we're reloaded first. So we're properly armed up before we head forward. Alert still hasn't come up, Bob. I'm sorry. Hopefully you've got good data for this as well. That is one of the big keys to surviving any airport, is a good data plan. Oh, turkey sandwich. Take that. I refuse to believe any good food can be obtained from an airport. You'd be surprised, Marksman. O'Hare Airport in Chicago is humongous and just has this enormous selection of restaurants in it. I mean, obviously none of them are like gourmet, but it's literally Wolfgang Puck Express is what it's called. It's pretty classy. Oh, Mally Corey, you've been there. I hope you had a good time there. It's nice. It's nice. If you've got to be stuck at an airport, it's a pretty decent one. Where a relationship can really take off. I like it. I like it. Now, where the heck are we going now? Where are we trying to go here? Alright, so that's back where we started. Was I supposed to go through the other door? Did I go through the wrong one? No, I don't think I've been over here before. Let's try going through here. Yeah, we're talking O'Hare. We are talking O'Hare right here. Oh, Tortoise wins in the end. Alright, no, this is just back where we started, so I think I was supposed to take the other door. Oh, glad to hear it, Malicorn. Glad to hear it. Friends from Chicago who fly regularly prefer Midway? Oh, man, I don't like going to Midway. I avoid it if I can. It's too small. I need more stuff to do there. Good time, especially when changing our friendship status. Ooh. Sassy, I like it. Airport restaurant reviews exclusively. You know, that's a, if you're a traveler, that's a good niche to have. And knowing where to eat when you're at an airport, that's a useful thing. I could definitely see that being a useful thing. I'd be down for it. That's a bad guy spawn point right there. Whoa! The window just broke. What the hell? That's creepy as hell. You think anybody's ever gotten lost and died at Denver International? I'm glad to have gotten out with my life. That giant horse outside too is terrifying. If you guys haven't seen the horse outside Denver International, Google that. It's friggin' weird. And not remotely welcoming. Being up this late ain't so bad with this stream. Oh, Black Rock, you're so kind. I really appreciate that. I hope if you need to get some sleep, you're able to get some sleep, but always a pleasure to have you with us. The hell horse. I don't know what you call it, but it's freakish. This much I know. I like the noises in the background. I don't know how much you can hear this over me constantly yapping, but the noises in the background in this place are really scary. Uh-oh. Thank goodness. Okay, so just that one right there. Grab the first aid kit. Early 80s, wow, that's been a bit. It has been a bit. Chicago Airport has changed a lot since then, Geek Boy. They did some massive, massive renovations in the last decade. It looks really nice. The moving sidewalks are a nice touch, particularly. They make it very easy to get around. Don't want to die. It's so creepy. As somebody that has played this game entirely too much, I can promise you that never stops being creepy. Just like those windows breaking for no apparent reason. That is weird. That is super weird. Whoa! Wow, geez, right there. Whoa. That was a little close. A little too close for comfort. Alright, anything down here? Nope, just a dead end. No, Spinach, they're saying don't want to die, which is even creepier, I think. And welcome in, Spinach. How's your week been? How are you doing? Hope everything's well with you. Alright. Trolley service? I mean, unfortunately, hopefully you don't have to use the tram, because the tram at O'Hare is frequently shut down these days for booch renovations, unfortunately. On dead end! I probably should have said that. It was sitting right there. Totally missed an opportunity. This looks like another first aid kit. That's some 12 gauge shells. I'll take some of those. Stash those for later. Alright. So here, I think this is just a shortcut. I'll go ahead and shoot that lock off. So we can go back there if we need to. Ammo. The opposite of first aid. Well, I mean, if you're trying to stay alive, you can either heal yourself or you can hurt the others. Kinda depends on how you want to go about things. Alright, some of those bullets. I don't think I even have a gun that uses them right now. And some Magnum bullets, which I absolutely don't need since I've got infinite of them. Get your ammo from the pharmacy! That's so good. Now I'm going to be shouting that at some enemy at some point. Do you have a prescription? Because you've just come into the pharmacy. Seriously. Seriously. Alright, I think we're getting close at this point. Hopefully. Oh, jeez. Well, on the plus side, I don't think we have to solve a puzzle in here. On the downside, I suspect we're about to get in a fight. Oh, yeah. Yeah, we're getting in a fight here. Alright, I gotta especially watch out for the ones with guns. Because they can overwhelm me very quickly if I'm not careful. Go, we reload. Anybody else? Was it just those two? Nope, there's more. There we go. And one more shot. There we go. Alright, so that's 2 waves now. Do we have a third? We have a third! Oh, she's got a gun! Alright, alright. We're good? You can tell the ones that have guns because you see that purple glow when they start preparing to shoot. Is that everybody? Oh, that's everybody. Your prescription is lead. It's so good. It's so very 80s is what it is. Hey, Husketeer, welcome in. How are you doing today? How's your week going? That does sound like a Max Payne line, doesn't it? Sounds like it would fit perfectly in Max Payne. Yeah, good thing she, it turns out zombies aren't actually any good with guns. I mean, eventually they'll figure them out, but not exactly a hot shots right there. Oh, nice, Husketeer. Very, very nice. Good chill day. I like the sound of that. Alright, so I assume I'm heading the long way around here as well. Only 2 hours for work. Well, it's a nice lazy day at least, and everybody needs one of those sometimes. So there's another lock right there. We'll go ahead and shoot that off. And then we'll head in this room right here, and I think there might be phone, so we can save again. Copain, more like copain. Wow, this is like a whole new world of amazing puns right here. I'm loving this. Oh, how'd you like the new Star Wars, Husketeer? Just a little bit of cash in that one, nothing too special. I'm glad you liked it. Excellent. Ooh, a large first aid kit. I think we can only carry one of those at a time. But those heal so much, they're good to have. Alright, I was holding out too, Bob. I held out for a long time, but eventually I heard the theaters died down. When I went to see it, there wasn't too many other people in there, so that was nice. Got the theater mostly to myself. It was chill times. I liked it. Ah, here we go. Go ahead and save here. Alright. I think we're getting close to the end. Of this area, at least. And because that's good, because I need to know what Harry has to say. What is Harry holding out on us? Where do we go from here? This area can be a little bit tricky to navigate. And by a little bit tricky, I mean very much so. I think we're going to the end of the hallway. Let's do that. I think we're heading in here. That's a little condescending, goddammit. Oh, did we go through the wrong door again? How do I always manage to go through the wrong door in these? He's gonna tell us he's a wizard? Oh my gosh. Of course, of course. Alright, so from here, I want to go the other way here. I want to go this way in this one, I think. Let's see if that's going to take us where we want to go. I think so.
Huh?
Is that Emily?
Emily!
At times we must purge things from this world because they should not exist, even if it means losing someone that you love.
Stop!
That was Yorick's dad.
Zach, did you see that? I must be getting tired.
What was that all about? Just when you thought this place couldn't get any creepier. Alright, we're definitely getting close to the end now. Let's see if we can find Harry and get the hell out of here. Alright, so grab the money from down here. Alright, so we need to push these two buttons and they're on a timer. That's not too hard. Push that one, turns green. And then you just gotta run right over to the other one. Push that. Don't even know why that puzzle exists. Although this, that's pretty metal. I kind of want a house that has one of these. Oh wow, that goes deep. That goes all the way down here. All right. Does Harry have a secret sanctum? What's going on here? And that sound usually indicates we have left the Silent Hill area, so we should be safe now. Alright. Harry? You down here, buddy? What is this?
Zach, looks like we're out of the countryside and back in civilization.
Welcome, York.
Get comfy, folks. We got some information we need.
I brought the documents. Just what is going on in here?
I warned you about haste. Take it slow. You'll lose sight of what's important if you just rush past it. As an agent of the FBI, I'm sure you know. So many people have got it all wrong. They think speed is the key. That being first is the best. They want speed and are satisfied with what the speed brings. Even if it means that they miss so much on the way, they don't even see that. I see everything that they don't. From here, I see it all. Then, when the time comes, I make use of what I've seen. I can get whatever I want in this way. Anything at all.
You're certainly talkative today, Harry. But I didn't come here for a business lecture. Tell me everything you know.
Speed is not important. Timing is what is important. Timing. York, you have a natural gift for waiting for the correct timing. Just be careful that your haste does not ruin everything. That will be vital to solving the current case at hand. York, I know more than you think, but less than what you hope. 1, you have Nick in custody. 2, Thomas is missing. 3, Carol has a locket that belongs to the murderer. I also know that this case revolves around the red seeds. But that's about it.
So you've got an inside line on police information.
That reminds me. The victims' tongues were cut out, weren't they? But that's only a minor point. Don't let the shocks blind you to what's more important. That's another business tip.
Harry, I'm impressed. You gather information really well. You hacked into the FBI network, too. Amazing. But I didn't come here to hear this.
Then let us close the business seminar. It's time for a history lesson instead. I remember it as though it were yesterday, if you'll pardon the cliché. It was dark, raining, a foggy night. My parents, who normally got along, were fighting over something. My father was blaming my mother, it seemed. So I left the house, headed for the clock tower. There was a party being held that day to celebrate the tower's completion. I wanted to see the town from above, and so I decided to climb the tower. Curious child. I saw it being constructed day after day. I'm not sure why, but I was really drawn to the tower in some way. And that's why I knew. From the pit in the theater, there's a path to the clock tower. They were just cleaning up after the party, so it was easy to get into the theater. I used the secret passage to sneak into the tower.
Obey Panther, welcome in. How are you doing?
But when I reached the top, I saw something very strange. There were soldiers there, all wearing gas masks. I moved closer and saw that they were fiddling with some kind of device. The device was emitting purple smoke outside. Just then, for the first time, the bell rang throughout the town. I reacted with fear. left the tower as fast as I could. When I got outside again, the purple fog was spreading. I covered my nose and mouth and ran home. I unconsciously counted the number of times the bell rang. After the 12th time, the bell did not stop ringing. It rang a loud 13th time.
Spooky.
I got back into town to see another, even more disturbing sight. The people were attacking, killing each other, rampaging as though insane. One man, dressed in a red raincoat, was particularly strong. Anybody who attacked him was killed in an instant. I, too, started to feel a violent hate boiling up inside me. I tried, but was unable to suppress it. One word resonated through my head. Kill! 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 Without thinking, I took a branch and attacked the man in the raincoat. For a moment, I didn't know what was occurring. The face beneath the hood was that of my father,
Oh shit!
painted with an expression I had never seen before. Hatred and angst. He clearly saw me, but that did not stop him from attacking me. He knocked me out, and I fell to the ground. The following morning, I awoke surrounded by dead bodies. It wasn't raining anymore, and the purple fog was gone. I couldn't believe what I saw and what I myself had done. But even worse things were waiting for me when I got home. My mother was dead. Killed, presumably also by my father.
Cripes.
The next day, the town was overrun by military personnel. That's when the gag order was issued. Talking about the incident was unappreciated, a taboo. But even still, people stopped going outside when it rained. Country folk are very patriotic. We never tell our children about what happened. But these things find a way out of even the tightest of lips, in parts. People only speak of the killer in the red raincoat, which is where the legend of the raincoat killer comes from.
Quite a story.
After the incident, the gas seeped into the soil of the town. Even today, when it rains, a minute amount is released. That's why I never take my mask off when I'm outside. This town is dirty, York.
If what you say is true, then the killer is someone who is badly affected when it rains.
You need to draw the conclusions, not I. I have no conclusions.
Is there a connection between the red seeds and the gas, then?
This is just my own presumption. The seeds and the gas have a similar effect on our nervous systems. I believe someone figured that out and decided to use it. Or it could just be nature's way of getting back at us humans. York! Good news! You'll hear from George soon. They have found Thomas.
Oh, alright.
I'll tell you one last and very important thing. Just as you suspected, everything I have told you this gibberish. I never hacked into the FBI server, and I certainly know nothing about the Red Seeds. I shall thank you for listening to an old man babble on.
Let me ask you one thing then, Harry. You're a businessman. You must be after something in return for giving me this information.
York, at times we must purge things from this world because they should not exist.
What?
Even if it means losing someone that you love.
But that still does not justify murder.
What?
Remember this. Everything changes in form. There isn't a single thing that can maintain its shape for eternity. Overlook this fact, you'll be making a big, big mistake.
Oh, what? How did he know that line? For anybody that didn't recognize those words Harry was saying there, that's the line that York's father spoke the night he killed his mother. How did Harry know about that? How could he possibly have known about that? Yeah, that was a wagging finger right there. That was his manservant Michael that speaks only in rhymes. He's a weird guy. So yeah, things are getting intense here. Things are getting weird here. I'm sure it will never be explained. Oh, it goes somewhere. You will get your answers to the mysteries in this game. That's one of my favorite things about this game, is I think it would have just been a bit of a quirky curiosity, if not for the fact that I think the mystery in this game does have a very satisfying conclusion. And that was a lot of information to process right there. That was a very long cinema. I appreciate you folks sticking it out through it, but whew, things are going somewhere. But he said that now Thomas has been found. Interesting if true. I had not heard about that, Chris. Have you tried it? Is it any good?
York, we found Thomas.
Ah, he's at his house, right?
How did you know that?
Timing, Emily. Good timing.
Whatever, just get in. George is heading over there already. Let's get a move on.
Zach, things are finally starting to come together. All we need now is for Thomas to fill in the blanks in our new legend.
We found Thomas. Well, he wasn't there originally. That's the thing. They checked his house before. He just sort of appeared there now. So if you remember, one of the big clues we found recently was we found a handwritten note about the killings written by Thomas. That the killer had gone to great pains to hide. So we need to know what Thomas's involvement in all of this is. Now, it seems implausible that Thomas could be involved in this, because Thomas is a kind, shy person. I mean, I suppose it could all be a smokescreen, but he's about the last person you'd expect. But we gotta get over there now. We gotta see what's going on. One way or another, we need to talk to him. We need to get some answers to our questions. We may not like those answers once we get them. But we gotta ask him anyway. We've already seen 3 people get killed. The sooner we can get these killings to stop, the better things are gonna be. Let's check the map real quick. I think I can just keep going on this road and I'll get straight there. Take the right fork. Yeah, alright, as long as I take the right fork, I'll get straight there. Can you actually stop at places when you drive? Usually. Usually you can. In this case, this is a scripted sequence though, so you're not allowed to leave the car during this sequence. But normally you can. And normally if you get out of the car while you have a passenger, they'll throw a big fit and complain that you're not taking the case seriously enough, and they'll bail on you. But then you can just explore on your own, do side quests. There are a whole bunch of side quests in the game. I'm skipping most of them, because most of them involve a lot of driving around and it's kind of tedious to watch. But there are a bunch of side quests, and some of them do add some interesting context to the case as well. But none of them are essential for understanding the mystery. And some of them are just goofy, like the Sigourney quests and the Emily quests, which are just about how Emily's a terrible cook. They're just sort of goofy fun is all they are. I highly recommend, if people are watching this and think this is something they want in their life, go ahead and pick it up. I don't think it's too expensive on the Switch store if you get it there. And there is a lot to see that you're not seeing here. Filler, it could be filler content sometime. Could be a filler game thing too, but I don't know. I don't think it's super interesting to watch. But definitely, if you're interested in this game and you enjoy the mystery, you get some very interesting tidbits there. I think we do have a siren here. Do I have a... There's a siren. For some reason, running the siren makes you go a little bit faster too. That's a weird thing. I know in this case, Zach, when you've got people in the car, you don't talk to Zach. You talk to the people in the car sometimes, but not to Zach. Yeah, the driving is incredibly squirrely in this game. I don't enjoy it. And unfortunately, there is no auto drive. Like L.A. Noire had an auto drive, and I loved that. But no, nothing in this one. The Sigourney quest does not involve aliens. It involves time trials and a crockpot. That's about it. Not Sigourney Weaver, sadly. That'd be cool. I'd be down for that. Alright, looks like we should be coming up on Thomas's apartment right now. We've never actually been over there. And this is a part of the game we've never explored before. I think I'm in the... Oh, there's a fence right there. We gotta go around that. Oh yeah, if you just press the auto drive, then it wouldn't take you everywhere you needed to go. It's true, but still, if you didn't enjoy the driving, I think it's a nice feature to have.
George, what's happening? You received an anonymous call informing us that Thomas returned home. I sent Emily to get you right away.
No idea who made the call?
No. That's why I came on ahead, to see if the information was correct. A light did come on, but only for a second. I saw a tall male silhouette in the window. It was Thomas.
Okay. I'm going in. You two wait here.
We'll be ready to burst in at any moment. Just call out.
Alright.
Zach, it's the same in the countryside after all. The climax of an investigation is always in that moment.
I think this is an apartment complex, not a motel, but I didn't see the sign. Alright, we're going in. We don't know what we're gonna find in here. Wasn't expecting jazz music. The song has already finished playing. What was this song? Let's find out. Let's put the needle back on. Alright, so what happened in this apartment?
Too much noise. We're still missing a vital piece of the puzzle.
Alright, so I definitely saw Thomas in there, and I definitely saw the Raincoat Killer as well, so, I don't know what happened in here, but we need to find out as soon as possible. The Thomas's Biscuit card, which I heard is delicious. Goodbye Horses. It's a good song, though. What do we got here? Red wig. This confirms our suspicions, Zach. Alright, that's our first clue, is a red wig in Thomas's apartment. Now, I believe we heard this song before. This is Carol's song, I believe. Who is Zach? We don't know yet. We still have not found out. Let's go ahead and save, because we still don't know what's going to happen in here. We haven't changed in a while, too. Oh, I got the wrong gun equipped. Thank you for letting me know. Switch back over to the agent suit. And we'll get the workaholic suit cleaned. Here we go. 357 Magnum. We're ready for anything. Take this slow and careful. I'm not putting on the cherry blossom suit. It's so ridiculous. It's ridiculous and it's silly. I refuse. It's not very FBI at all. There's some cherry pie in there. There's some groceries right here. So clearly he just hadn't put away his groceries. Oh, looks like he was making a salad right there. I see some lettuce. I see some tomato. Looks like an onion, maybe? Maybe a bell pepper? I can't tell. Huh. So apparently, we may have interrupted something. Either we did or the Raincoat Killer did. The Palpatine? The Palpatine. Alright, what do we got here?
Huh?
Muddy boot prints. Culprit must have entered this room. Oh, I don't like the sound of this. Alright, wet boot prints, that it's clue number 2. Bananas in a baguette. Yep, that's grocery. Sounds like me doing the shopping right there. Let's be honest. That sounds like what I get accomplished at the store. What's tasty? I want to buy what is tasty. Why is there black coffee in the fridge? That's not where that goes. Not remotely how that works. Take some cigarettes. Another record player right there. We don't need to mess with that. Yeah, he does have 2 refrigerators. This is the same apartment. I don't understand the logic of that either. But that's what we got. Also, there's an infinite supply of lollipops here, because sometimes the game just gives you an infinite supply of lollipops. Alright, the only place we haven't checked is the bathroom. And we've seen some gory spectacles in the bathroom before. So let's be careful here. Thomas's shoes. Shoes were found in the bathtub. They're wet, which means the person didn't have time to take them off. So somebody rushed in here and took a shower with their shoes still on and then dropped them there. But where's Thomas? Why did he leave his shoes behind? Alright, let's see if we can piece this all together now. What happened in this apartment? Thomas came in, then the killer came in. Thomas changed clothes? Killer certainly looks like he's making himself comfortable. He's not sneaking up on Thomas.
Huh?
Whoa! Sure looked like it from that cinema, Bob.
So, Thomas wants us to look around for him a bit more. So there's more to it. Kind of like the bonus footage on a DVD. I hope it's worth watching. Don't you agree, Zach?
York? What was that noise? Damn it! We need to seal off all routes out of town.
No need for that, George.
Huh?
If he was going to leave town, he would have done so by now. Which means he's still got some unfinished business.
He's right, Thomas has been missing for about 24 hours now. If Thomas wanted to leave town, it wouldn't have been hard for him to do it at any time. We need to seal off the one road in or out. I think there's like 3? But yeah, he's got a point. You know, we noticed Thomas was missing first thing this morning, I think, possibly even earlier. Why would he just suddenly bail now after somebody spotted him? Unless he... I think York might be right that he's still up to something. He's got something that he's trying to do in town, and he's willing to risk getting caught just to do it. Whatever it is, it must be pretty important to him. Or he must be pretty determined either way.
Zach, do you think they heard what I said? We don't have to make a fuss. Thomas isn't going to leave town. That gives us plenty of time to find a way to view the bonus footage.
Uh-oh. And now things are going Silent Hill outdoors. Alright, we need to go find Thomas. That is priority 1 right now. He's still in town somewhere, if York is correct. Alright, this car's got plenty of gas. Oops, no, that's the wrong button. Yeah, he said, you know, clearly they didn't believe him is I think what he meant. Did they believe that Thomas was going to stick around? And it doesn't seem like they did the way they peeled out of here and left him behind. And, you know, I can understand why the first instinct they'd think was be, oh, he must have fled. You know, he's a perp. Wow. He's a perp, we're onto him, he must have fled the scene. That makes sense. I can understand, but, I think York's right here. I think he's got the right idea. Just head towards this spot on our map. And, whoa!
Zach, we can take a rest if you're tired.
Alright, so still doesn't have any good conversations with Zach just yet. Can you run over zombies? Yes, you can. I will try to if I see any of them lingering in the road, but I haven't seen any yet. Yeah, you can totally just run them over. Marksman, thank you for the clip. It seems like I think it's what do you call it? It's a culling mechanism in the game, because you see most characters that do have like a full run cycle. They get far enough from the camera, all of a sudden they turn into 2 frames. Anna?
Is that Anna?
Oh, John, I hope you enjoyed that movie. You'll have to let us know how you like it once you see it. But take care of yourself, John. Good to see you as always. Have fun. Anna, come back. Alright, she just sort of faded, and also there's zombies everywhere. There she is. Alright, let's follow her. Let's follow her and see where she's going. Because we've seen ghostly images of Anna before, and following her has often led us to clues that we've needed to see. So let's see if that's going to be the case here as well. Hopefully. Hopefully. There's rain, zombies running around. Those are evil birds. Those white streaks are evil birds. They don't appear in much of the game, but occasionally you'll see them. There she is. She's going this way now. And they're playing the title screen music, I just noticed that now. I would be like, wait, I'll follow in the car. My cardio! Cardio not so good, Anna! Oh, Jesus, it's over. Let's keep running! Oh, they're everywhere. It's going down this way now. We're right near the police department. I don't know if that's significant. Careful not to run over yourself! You know, in this game, I wouldn't be surprised if that's somehow possible. Where'd she go? There she is. We're not gonna shoot her. She's a ghost. She's already. So I guess the bad guys are kind of ghosts too, but still. York, how did you find Thomas? Well, I chased Anna's ghost through the streets while folk music played, and evil birds tried to murder me. Yeah, we are going in a circle right now. I don't know why we get set in a circle, but that doesn't appear to be a bug because it happens basically every version, every time you play. I don't know why, but this is what you gotta do. This is actually the game doing what it does. See, now she goes this way. Now we've broken out of the circle. We're going a different direction. So we're not going towards the police department. I suppose maybe that'd be too obvious. Where'd she go? There she is.
Huh?
Punches! We gotta get inside. Punches! Okay, we're alive. That's good. That's good. Yeah, let's just lock that up. Oh, God! Okay, I think he gave up.
I almost became a goddess of the forest myself. Although I think the look might suit me.
Later!
What do you think, Zach?
Let's not focus on that. Oh, jeez. What if smoking too much of the game lessened the amount you can run? That'd be actually kind of funny. I would appreciate that, but I don't think that is in there. We don't know what the Raincoat Killer is, but, he's a bad motherfucker and he's tried to kill us a couple times, and we don't like that. Takes one. I know! I don't know why he does that. There was even a scene in the very beginning of the game where he pulled out a cigarette, lit it, took one drag, then threw it away, and immediately pulled out another one. I don't know that Agent York knows how cigarettes work. It's very strange. Oh, jeez. Oh, God! Alright, so he ran through the fire and died from fire damage before he could hurt us too much, but he touched us while he was on fire. And we took some damage from that. Let's get back a little bit and see if we can avoid that unpleasantness. Alright, cool. But he just died in the fire before he could get to us. I like that. Everyone knows all the nicotine is in the very tip. You only need one puff. It's so wasteful. Try Dog, welcome in. How are you doing today? Hope all is well with you. Uh-oh.
Too much noise. We're still missing a vital piece of the puzzle.
I always get worried that somebody died whenever we see one of those, so I have to see what happened. I couldn't tell. Hey, Bob! Bob, thank you for the 22-month resubscribe. Coming up on the 2-year club right there. I appreciate that, Bob. The support helps. That is very cool, kind of you. Enjoy the emotes, Bob. Glad to have you with us. Let's see. Traydog, how are you liking DBZ Kakarot so far? I've heard some mixed reviews so far. I'm curious to hear what you think of it. Yeah, right, Siamese? He just... it's like a couple seconds per cigarette. Except when you're trying to pass time and use the heavy cigarettes. Then it's like one cigarette lasts you for 8 hours. Are they cheap in 1995? I wouldn't know. I'll take your word for it. I know cheaper than today, but I don't know about dirt cheap. You don't have the points on? I should have the points on. I don't know why they wouldn't be on. Alright, so this must be the dressing rooms for this place. Oh, you mean channel points and stuff like that? No, I haven't turned that on yet. I'm still trying to decide. There's some more features I hope they add, but that they haven't added yet, number one. And number two, I'm trying to think of some more redemptions that I can add to that. But right now, no, I haven't turned that on yet. Getting a little worried there, York? Oh, shit! Time to leave! Oh, time to leave! Run, 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 run! Oh, no, push the box! Get it out of the way! Alright, continue running! Continue running! Oh, jeez, he's right there! He's right behind us! Why are you even pushing this box? It's not even your way! Oh, more running now! Oh, jeez, he's right there! Uh-oh. Oh, get out of there! Get out of there! Oh, more running now! More running now! Alright, this one's in our way. This one I can understand having to push. Come on! Come on, push it! Alright, that's good enough! Go, go, go! Go, 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 go! Alright, we got a couple rooms on him! Oh no, he took a different route!
Where are you hiding?
Oh god! Oh, we gotta find someplace to hide. Stuck in here. Okay. Why doesn't he shoot him? Because they don't actually say in the game, but it's my belief it's because York is trying to take the killer alive. And he knows right now he's completely overmatched. There is no way he's going to be able to take the killer alive. So instead he's hiding out, waiting for the right moment. Like Harry said, don't rush too much. There's still so much we don't know about this case, and if we kill the killer, we may never know all of our answers. Oh, he's getting close. No need to come over here. It's fine.
Where are you hiding?
Not in here. Oh, he's coming too close. Alright, he's walking away. That's good. That's good.
Where are you hiding?
Oh, nobody in here. You notice the killer stops moving when he does that, so he's just listening for the killer to stop walking. And that's when he's holding his breath. I think he's peeking out of there as well. Glad we didn't hide under there. Come on, just leave. Oh, we're alive. Oh, we're alive. He's a goddamn
Jack, this is a
Jedi.
waste of time. Let's go.
Oh, alright. Alright, we're alive. We're alive. Okay. That's good. I like that. Okay. Yeah, that's the one part I don't have any good explanation for. He throws the axe, and then he has the axe again. Yeah, seriously, this raincoat guy with the big ol' axe, I sense some anger issues. Really does need to take some deep breaths. Just not murder people? I'd be down with that. Oh. Alright. Keep exploring. I still need some more answers as to what's going on here before we can leave. That axe is pretty wicked. If it was any longer, I think it would technically be a polearm or a bardiche, I think is the word. Perhaps. Oh, and we got zombies. Literally fueled by anger gas. Purple hate gas. I like that. There's the name, purple hate gas. Come on, tell me that isn't metal. The Thor axe. What was that one he had in the movies called? Was that World Breaker? I don't remember if they actually called it World Breaker in the movies. Oh, this is a long, creepy hallway. Oh, this isn't unnerving at all. Oh, jeez! Oh, God! Oh. Oh, he almost had us there. That was so close on that button press. Oh my gosh. Do we have a map for this place? I think this is the way we're going then. Okay. Okay. Head down this way then. Still haven't gotten murdered yet. I'm gonna call that a win. It's always a good day when you can say that. Dear Diary, no one murdered me today. Pretty happy about that. That is a streak I'd like to keep going. I think we found the bathrooms here. Take the map real quick. Not too much to see in here. Like a couple stalls we can actually go in. Sound of something breaking. Weird. Looks like a flare. I hear 100% of people that were murdered died. I have heard that. It sounds very dangerous. Bad for your health, honestly. And you don't want to die, do you? No, not particularly. I want to live. I want to survive. Alright, that door is locked. Suppose that one's occupied. Finish pooping, dude. We're in this weird hell world. You don't want to be pooping for hell world. Oh! I can look in there, though. Now let's peek in the other stall right there. That's not creepy at all. What's going on in there? Sir, do you need assistance?
Huh?
It's Thomas's police badge. Oh. And we got a zombie. Make sure that zombie doesn't get the drop on us. Oh jeez! Well, close for comfort. Alright, let's go grab that police badge. That's our second clue, or first clue here. Clipping time is best time. LTG, welcome in. How are you doing today? Good to see you. So we saw in Thomas's apartment that it sure seems like Thomas is cozy with the killer. What we don't fully understand his relationship to the killer yet. There's still something we're not seeing, some part of the puzzle we've missed. This is kind of a horror game. It's horror themed, but it's also very goofy, and I'd almost put it more of a mystery game, a horror themed mystery game, I think. I figured you'd be happy about that, LTG. Glad to hear it. Alright. I actually like, it looks like the new Smash character has good reach. Good reach on his abilities, so I'm excited about that. I appreciate a character that I can spam from a bit of a distance. Oh jeez. We got the creepy wall crawling enemies. If I remember correctly, it's 3 shots to take them down. There's one. There's 2. Let's back up. Evade! Was it not 3? Did I miss one of them? There's 4. Alright, cool. Oh, jeez. Alright. And a medium first aid kit. We'll still one of those. Okay. So that means that's basically the best way to describe it. The bastard child of Silent Hill and Twin Peaks. In video game form. And I like video games. They're my favorite. See if there's anything in these boxes down here. Probably just cash. I don't mind a little of that either. Not like we've actually spent much money, or, you know, any money. Well, you never know. Good to have options. Just in case. I suspect we're going to have to fight another one of those creepy girls down here too, because I see a long hallway with a lot of vents. That's usually an indication you're going to have to fight another one of them. But just to be totally safe, go ahead and pop another small first aid kit. Oh man, if that is the case, LTG, I'd be a happy camper. I'd be smiling ear to ear, and I might never stop. Seriously, that sounds badass. Sign me up. Where can I pre-order that? That's 1 shot. It's 2. Dodge. It's 3. 1 more. There's 4. We're good. Whew. Those ones are always stressful because those big blasts they do tons of damage. There's another one! There is another one! Alright, we're reloaded. Let's fight. 2. I'm gonna need to dodge. Closer. 3. One more. There we go. Alright, we're good. Monsters are so angry and violent. I know! Why do they want me dead? I'm just a guy trying to solve a mystery. Everybody loves good mystery solving. I don't see why they're so angry. I'm a nice guy if you get to know me. I don't think it should be so difficult. And yet here we are. It's like they hold a grudge. I see what you did there. Oh, they have shotguns. Zombies with shotguns. Alright, nobody behind me. That's good. Reload. I think we're good. Hey, Eric Director, welcome in. How are you doing today? How's your week been going? Hope everything's good with you. Alright. I question the arm strength of a zombie wielding a shotgun. If I remember correctly, if you actually let them get a shot off, the recoil just about knocks them over. So there is that. Alright, there's 1 shot. 2 shots. Then we dodge. 3 shots. 4 shots. Alright, cool. Yeah, who gave them guns? That's my question, Bob. Who gave the zombies guns? Who did this? Someone's gotta pay the price for this. Wish you're at Disneyland right now? That'd be pretty cool. I kind of want to see that Star Wars exhibit they have at Disneyland. That seems really cool. I'd be down for that. Hey, Shira, welcome in, and thank you for the host. How are you doing today, Shira? How's your week going? Pleasure to see you as always. What do we got here? A root beer? I will take a nice tasty root beer. I'm not actually a big fan of root beer. But I imagine York's probably a big fan of root beer. He seems like the type. I'd imagine. I don't think there's much we need to do in here, so let's go ahead and save. Oh, so you got some friends lining up to see just that ride, too. That's exciting, Eric. Got lunch break, so nothing new. What's for lunch today, Shira? You got anything tasty? Alright, what do we got going on here? The room has been locked by some kind of device. Look more carefully, Zach. Oh, what do we got? I see there's spotlights shining on it. A red one, looks like a yellow one over here. That doesn't quite fit. What happens if we flick this switch? Oh, just had to make them all red. Salmon, sushi, and maki. Oh, shit, Shira. Shira, that is a top-tier lunch break right there. Holy shit. Wait, did that not... Oh, it made the noise, though. It made the you solved the mystery noise, and then it didn't open up. Alright, let's look more carefully. Is it... I think the middle one might need to be switched as well. Let's see. Or, I guess not. I just tried to press it and he just sighed at me. Was that it? I have no idea why that was the solution. Nope, still locked. Does that mean I need to turn this one on yellow then? Did I do it backwards? No, he doesn't want to touch that one now. Do I do this one now? No, that one's exhausting to touch as well. . We could probably have conversations about necromancy and the advantages of socially acceptable practice. Not that I'd know. That seems like a thing I'd talk about. I can see that. It's not opening still. Is it this one? Do I need to switch it again? Alright, so I just had to keep pressing buttons till everything was red. Gotcha. Oh, glad to hear that, Shira. Are you a fan of parks and coasters? Not a huge fan, honestly. I mean, number one, because I'm a coward. That doesn't help any. And number two, because I'm a very large dude, and I don't tend to fit on coasters all that well. But I respect people that like the thrill. I can get behind that. Alright, now the door is open. Alright, let us proceed then. Oh, another creepy hallway. It's, not unnerving at all. What awaits us at the end of the hallway? I don't know. But we're gonna find out. After shooting a bunch of boxes. Get some first aid kits. Let's see, I hate heights and coasters, the way they move makes your heart want to stop. They're not for everybody. They definitely aren't. And there's no shame in not being a fan of coasters. If they're not for you, that's fine. Plenty of other types of entertainment out there. Oh, right. I think I can get behind that as well, Eric. I like the ones that are more about the experience right there. That's pretty cool. Alright, I'll check that one out. I think my favorite roller coaster that I've ever been on is one called the American Eagle at a amusement park here in Illinois. Google that one. It's an all-wooden coaster. The entire coaster is made out of wood. And I think the reason I like it is, although it's not like a super complicated or even a very fast coaster, because it is made entirely out of wood, it does make a noise while you're going on it that sounds like the entire thing is going to collapse at any moment. That's pretty terrifying. Plus, one time when I was riding on it, it started raining in the middle of the ride, and let me tell you, a big rain in the middle of a roller coaster is a heck of an experience. Especially on a wooden coaster that sounds like it's going to collapse. Oh yeah, Bob, unfortunately, because the way the game does it in here is that if a gun has infinite ammo, it has less chambers, just to try and balance it out a little bit. That's the one, Eric, that's the one. Oh yeah, serious, it was very scary. Selective hearing much, Shira? But yeah, normally this would be a 6-chamber revolver, I believe, but it's got less chambers just to reflect the fact that it'd be pretty overpowered because it's got infinite durability and infinite ammo. Let's make sure we're getting these boxes out of the way. I don't want to get caught behind any of these. Because it lays down the law! Yeah! I like it. I've never been to any of them other than Great America. Oh, I can break those! I didn't actually know I could break those. I don't know that I've ever tried that. That's handy. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez. Oh, jeez! I got walloped. Alright, he's gone, though. Took a little bit of damage, but that could have been worse. Alright, so I can't take any more of those. That's fine. That's fine. Oh yeah, I heard about that, Finkelroy. So they're gonna do one last season of Better Call Saul. That's pretty awesome. I think that's pretty much what I was waiting for. I was waiting for the sign that I'm like, okay, they're gonna end the series, so I can go through and just binge watch it. That sounds exciting. I'm down for that. One more than Breaking Bad. Alright, that's kind of cool. That's a nice accomplishment to have in your pocket, I think. No hit run, Shane, reset? No. I think I probably could do a no hit run. Aside from maybe the bosses? But aside from the bosses, I think I could definitely do a no hit run. I don't know that I want to prove that, because that'd be really hard. I've got some anime, I remember that. I do, though. It's true. I've got some very anime. There's Chicago. There's Chicago land, and then there's corn. That is 100% correct. That is how that works. Oh my gosh, Siamese. Whose emotes are those? I have not heard of that streamer, but I love those emotes. That is impressive. I'm impressed. Is that a saber? Somebody has left a cavalry saber on the floor. Alright, I'll take one of those. I have never heard of that name, LTG. Holy crap. Why are anime names getting so long? If this keeps up in like 30 years, the anime titles are just going to be the entire script of the episode. I fear this. Let's see, by anime, do you mean Tales of... I think Tales of was what I meant. Stuff that's very, very stereotypical. Very cliche. They're literally running out of show names. I love how it's like required that every anime title have a comma in it somewhere at this point. You've got to have a complete sentence and it's got to have a comma and 2 clauses. It's important. Alright, let's get him out of there. Oh, we got another one. Get out of here. Alright. Now, see, I'd be the bad person to ask though, Marksman, because I am way behind on my anime. I just, like, this week finished Season 1 of JoJo's Stardust Crusaders. See, I'm way behind. Alright. Continue advancing, making sure my path is nice and clear down there. Got some more boxes, let's get those out of the way. I don't know how this gun has so much stopping power that it's able to destroy boxes like this in 2 shots. But I am impressed. That is impressive. Alright. Oh, can of pickles! The most delicious of Deadly Premonition treats right there. Waffle Cake Studio, welcome in. How are you doing today? I think this is where we're headed next. See what's through here. Oh, hasn't noticed us yet. Got the drop on him. Oh, he moved! Back here. There we go. Headshot from a distance. I like it. Some more boxes to clear out there. We did get spirits within. I don't think that technically counts, though. For basically anything. I saw spirits within in the theaters. That is a thing that I did. Good voice acting. Cool CG. Not much of a story. Just woke up? Well, good morning to you then, Waffle Cake. I should have went for the headshot and not been lazy there. Fine. Yeah. Whoa! Whoa! I don't know why she caught on fire and flipped the fuck out. But that was friggin' scary. Jeez. You guys see that? Did you see her lose her mind over there? That's new. As somebody on like my 4th or 5th play, I don't think I remember seeing that happen before. Oops, incendiary round. Well, that's a misload right there. Didn't mean to toss one of those in. Jeez. Anything down here? No, just dead end. Sure, spirits within blew you away back in the day? I think I can't honestly tell you what it was about. Like I said, I thought it looked really cool. And I thought all the voice actors did a competent job, but just... the story was paper thin. It wasn't really interesting, I think. That was my only problem with it. Oh, you still do love it, Husketeer. Fair enough, fair enough. Let's see. Trailers for the future of Final Fantasy. That sounds interesting. What kind of stuff is on there? I'm curious now. Oh, this looks creepy. It's all red and dark. Anybody home? Two more boxes. So some people might be wondering why I'm so neurotic about shooting these boxes here. And the reason is because if you have a big open area like this, it's possible you are going to have a chase sequence. Oh god, I spoke to... it was true. There's a chase sequence. And if there's a chase sequence, having the boxes out of the way can save you a ton of time. So I don't need to push boxes, I don't need to jump over boxes, that's going to be a time saver. Oh jeez! Oh god, he almost had me. This is legit one of the most difficult sequences in the entire game. Oh god! Oh damn it! I've never seen a QuickTime event use the Y button before. I like how Shane gets overwhelmed just by simply being right. Sometimes I don't want to be right. Not about these things. If I was being right about the, wow, there's no enemies whatsoever in this wonderful, magical, chill place. That'd be a cool thing to be right about. Yeah, luckily, sometimes during the chase sequences, the game's like, alright. If we're gonna do one-hit kills on you, we're gonna do right by you, and we're gonna give you a quick save point there. So the game gave me a quick save point right there. Thank goodness for that, because like I said, this is, I think, this is the most difficult chase sequence in the game. And it is very challenging. Alright, so A was the first one, and then Y, I think? LTG. Alright, we're off. We're off to the races here. Let's go. Alright, A is the first one. Also, pay close attention to the route that York takes in here, because it's not very smart. Oh, wait, what? That didn't happen last time. That did not happen last time, what? They bamboozled me. I have been bamboozled. Alright, let's switch to the shotgun for getting rid of those boxes. That might save some time. Oh, you have to understand, chat. You have to understand. I love Deadly Premonition, but sometimes it doesn't love me back. Is the thing. That's really all there is to that. Oh, maybe I should leave those boxes there and they'll slow him down. Because that's the door he comes out of. I wonder if I can slow him down by leaving those boxes. Oh, that might be a good thing. I'll have to consider that. I will have to consider that. Run, York, run! Alright, we're good there. Keep running! Alright, I got that one. We got 2 commands. Oh, he's right behind us. Holy crap, why is he everywhere? How is he literally everywhere? Stop doubling back on your route. Oh my god, go. Go. Keep running now. Alright, now having no boxes in here is going to be a huge help. As long as they didn't respawn or something. Oh god, some of them respawn. Why are we even pushing this? It's not blocking your way. Alright, Shira, have a good day at work. Thanks for stopping by. Run! Come on, come on. We can do this. We can get out of here. We can do this. We're almost there, I think. Oh, he's coming. Oh, he's coming. Oh, jeez. He's coming with a vengeance, York. We gotta run. Oh, please tell me. We did it. Okay. So I mentioned in there to watch Agent York's route. For anybody that didn't see it, in that first area, Agent York was running back and forth down the aisles, whereas the Raincoat Killer was just walking straight down the center line and then getting him every time he ran past. It's very silly, and you can't control where you're going. You can control his speed, that's why you're mashing the joystick right there, but you can't control where he goes, so he just sort of does this terrible route right there. Raincoat Killer also ran through fire twice, and that's terrifying. That asshole. That monster. But yeah, sure, you take care of yourself. Have a good day at work. York feels it's important to get stuff that people won't trip on. He's considerate. He is very nice. I appreciate that. Okay. I don't know what I stumbled on there. That's weird. Hello? I hear zombies. I don't see zombies yet, though. Hello? Use the shotgun in here. Get some room clearing power. Oh, there's one. Oh, jeez! One of them ran through the fire at me. I don't even know where she came from. Alright, let's heal up a little bit. We can get into some big trouble in rooms like this if we don't keep our health high. Because the enemies sometimes come from directions you haven't noticed. But keep your distance, keep an eye open, keep your health nice and high. Very important. Oh, she just teleported through the fire there. That's hardly fair. There we go. Make sure there isn't anybody sneaking up behind me. Oh, jeez. Coming! Oh, he died from the fire. That's good. And she died from the fire, too. Excellent. Excellent. They're doing well. Oh, there's more. Alright, good, good, good. Make sure they don't get too much space to move around. Oh, jeez, they're on! Oh, dang it, he got us. Anyone else want to hear Blue Oyster Cult I'm Burning for You? Pretty much always. That's a good song. I do enjoy that one. Great guitar work. And I always loved their vocal style, too. Alright, so once again, we're going to make sure we leave a nice clear path here. In case we start getting chased around again. I don't think there's a second chase sequence in here, but it's been a while. I'm not going to take any chances. Oh, jeez! Stay back! Oh, I didn't even notice the second one there. Okay. Okay. Oh, jeez, I hope the guy's okay, LDG. Sounds scary. Alright. I don't think usually means it's gonna happen. I have been incorrect about these things sometimes. What do we have here? Oh, this is the stage. Looks like there's something here, too. Wooden ice pick. This isn't how they taught me to use ice picks. No siree. Don't stab a piano! How rich do you have to be? I think it's a good idea to stab a piano. Alright, what happened in here? We need some answers. Is that a deer head? With a door? There appears to be a secret door in the bar.
Huh?
Oh, the exit. Alright, good. Good. Let's get out of here. Okay. Okay. Hey, if people want to enjoy themselves, LTG, that's fine. That's fine. Nostalgia's a powerful thing, but you know what? In this terrible, awful, miserable world of ours, if you find your joy and you're not hurting anybody, I say go for it. Might not be my cup of tea, but that's fine. What? Who killed the lights? Oh, jeez! Oh, crap! Oh, time to run! Oh, God, there was another chase sequence! There was another chase sequence! I was actually literally incorrect. Go, 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 go. Oh, God, run! I didn't break the boxes! Oh, God, there's so many boxes here! Come on, the door's right there! You're so close, York! Oh, we made it! Oh, we made it! And we're out of Silent Hill. Okay. Okay. And there's that deer head.
That's one bizarre setup. Whoever made this must be crazy.
Yes! It's possibly the weirdest lock I've ever seen. The only way to open the door is to stab the deer head with an ice pick. Why? Who thought of this? Alright, so what are we gonna find in a secret room at Carol's bar? Swear thought of this is the correct answer. We know the players know that Carol had some sort of connection to the killer, and York suspects it because of everything that happened with the locket, but we don't know what we're going to find in here. To me. Alright, the locket! There it is. Been looking for that for a long time.
Zach, okay, so it's not bonus footage. It's still part of the main feature. The perpetrator is exactly who I thought it was. First things first. We'd better let poor Nick go.
Alright, good. So, oh, jeez! Oh, hey, Thomas. Happened to notice he cold cocking me in a sex dungeon, Thomas. What's going on? And Carol. Now, Carol and Thomas are two different people. We've seen them both in the same room at the same time, so that's not a question. That one we know. This is just the first time we've seen Thomas like this in person. York! Alright, he's moving, he's still alive. So, this is happening now. Plot going in directions anyone didn't expect, possibly. Let's see, Rose, this song is terrible. One of the greatest mysteries behind this game is in the original trailer for this game, they used a really cool song with some really cool vocals. I don't remember what it's called off the top of my head. But it doesn't actually appear anywhere in the game, the song that was in the trailer. And nobody seems to know why. I've never actually heard a definitive answer for how they got left out of the game. I think it even appears on the official soundtrack, but it's just not used in the game anywhere. Definitely look it up. If you're curious, I'll see if I can post a link to it in Discord later if somebody can remind me. But there is a better song that they could have used in that point and they didn't, and I'm not sure why. Alright, so we end this chapter of the game with our hero in mortal peril. That's bad. That's bad. Where are we going to start now? I'm going to recap.
Previously during the investigation. Okay then, Zach. Let's pay Harry another visit and get to the bottom of all this.
And that one. And that one too. All red seeds.
Welcome, York. The killings 50 years ago. There is something about it that you won't find written in those files. The people were attacking and killing each other, rampaging as though insane.
Quite a story.
York, I told you. It's nothing more than local folklore.
What does that all mean?
It's called The Legend of the New Raincoat Killer.
York, we found Thomas.
Zach, okay, so it's not bonus footage. It's still part of the main feature. Perpetrator is exactly who I thought it was.
So at this point, York has figured out who the killer is. The question is, have you, Chet?
Dad? Dad?
Come on, boy, or it'll be too late.
So we know that this little kid is York as a small child. And we know that guy in the suit up there is York's father. Why York's having flashbacks to himself as a small child, or dreams of himself as a small child, we don't know yet. That is a bit of a mystery. But it's not a mystery why York's having dreams right now, because he, got knocked the fuck out. So there is that. The killer is York's coffee? I don't think we ever find out how York takes his coffee.
Dad?
That's been bothering me. How does York take his coffee?
Boy, or it'll be too late.
I mean, we know from the fact that there's those swirls in it and the that he reads that there's got to be some cream in there, but how does York take his coffee? I need to know. For drinking or for saying, I mean, he usually seems like he at least sips on the coffee. when he's gonna be seeing stuff in it too. But if he's got different recipes for each, I want to know both. I want to know all about it. Jay Melman, welcome in. You should be celebrating that. That's a good thing. That means they're gonna put extra effort into it. They're gonna put extra polish on it.
Boy,
it's gonna be a better product. He does mention milk at one point, doesn't he? I forgot about that. And yeah, the feet noise does get really repetitive. It's true. I wanted to play it in 3 months, but don't worry. That means when you do get to play it, you're going to enjoy it even more. Wait, where'd he go? Dad? What far Dad go?
Dad? Dad?
Come on, boy, or it'll be too late.
Alright, Marksman, if you can drop me a DM, I will look for that later and I'll throw it in Discord. It's an interesting song. And there's York's dad, Brian Xander Morgan. We've never got his name before, I don't think. Not super important, but still. Alright.
Dad? Dad?
Where'd he go?
Come on, boy, or it'll be too late.
Daddy? 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 Are you okay?
Emily? And Willie? This stream is taking a turn. Oh, good doggo. Alright, so that happened. Here's all the girls that have been killed so far. Anna, Becky, and Diane.
You are waiting here for someone, aren't you?
The person you are waiting for will be here soon.
Oh, hey! Whoa! Yeah, that sting is a little bit extra. It's true. It's so over the top. Oh, crap, we've been abducted.
We come toward the climax. As the angel said, I was soon fated to meet him. What do you think of those dreams, Zach? So I do care for Emily.
What about you? We should take this opportunity and talk about this a bit.
Really? Now? Guess we cannot go anywhere.
If I hadn't seen Yor come into the bar, well, you wouldn't have found this place, would you?
Hey, Kason.
Now, how about that? I guess I've always been lucky when luck was needed. That's why I've been able to stay in business, too. Although we have Willie to thank for finding this room, I suppose. He's got a great nose. Clever, too. He'd be a great businessman if he wanted to be. I owed you guys one anyway, and I owed York big time too. You guys didn't tell anyone about that whole thing with Diane. I want to help you guys out. Is there anything I can do?
Kaysen, I appreciate the offer. But this is a police matter. You can leave everything to us from here.
Oh, well, okay.
George, look. These cigarettes. They're the same brand that York smokes. He's definitely been here.
Carol's been missing since the bar closed last night. This town will be deserted if this keeps up.
What do you think is really happening here in Greenvale?
Emily, let's focus on looking for York. I just hope there are more leads than a cigarette butt around here.
Oh!
Hey, Willie, of course! You can track his scent, can't you, boy? What do you think, officers? Let him help you out, why don't you? Oh, he'd make a fine police dog.
I told you we don't need...
Sounds good, Kaysen. We need all the help we can get. Come on, George, let's let them help us.
But they are civilians.
Do you have a better plan? As we speak, York might be...
All right. Let's have them help.
Thank you, George.
But one thing. With York missing in action, I'm back in charge. And York would give me hell if something bad happened to you guys. So promise me you'll call for backup at the first sign of danger.
Aww.
Yes, of course.
I think we're missing something here. So I'm going to look around a bit longer. You go with Kaysen and follow York's trail.
Thank you, George. We're counting on you, boy. Welcome to the force, Deputy Willie.
Oh, he's a good boy. Oh yeah, George is always power tripping. Don't worry, we've got an amazing song coming up for you guys. Crank your speakers and prepare for joy. Oh god, Doom 64 isn't good. Control scheme is all kinds of jank.
Let's get rolling then.
Okay, I'm counting on you, Willie.
Oh, not counting on me, though, are you? Sheesh.
Shove off, you fat weirdo! Oh, we're playing as Emily now, too. You say Tony Hawk, I'm thinking more of Jet Set Radio. Kind of Jet Set Radio, isn't it? The music in this part is literally titled Deputy Willie is One Tough Chap. That's the actual name of the track. Oh yeah, I didn't even notice that. I suppose, you know, he's been carrying it around all game. I suppose he's had practice. Honestly, Kaysen's cardio is also really impressing me. Deputy Willie is one tough chap. Seriously, that's what they call it. Hey, follows, welcome in. How are you doing today? Tell me this isn't blowing your mind. How great of a jam is this song? I don't know where this came from, but it's magical. Like, who decided, alright, yeah, York's been kidnapped. This is the song. This is definitely Rico's. It is not a Rico Suave remix. Oh god, if somebody edited this so there's Rico Suave in here, I'd actually die. I think I would actually die.
He can be a little selfish, but he's a good dog. He stayed with me all this time, through all the good and the bad.
How long have you been together?
Oh, we go back a long time. I can't even remember a time when he wasn't around.
I had a dog when I was small, too. He was a beagle, so we named him B. Stupid name, I know. He hated being left alone and always followed me around. I could tell him anything, even things I couldn't tell my parents. He'd look into my eyes and listen intently to anything I had to say. It's like he sympathized, and he didn't make fun of me. He would just listen. When I was done talking, he'd put a paw on my thigh. My worries just faded away when he did that.
Aww.
Made me feel like I was just a fool for worrying so much. Dogs are great that way.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes I think they got a lot more wisdom than us humans. Even if they are betrayed, well, they don't see it that way. Sure sounds foolish, but you know dogs, why, they're always happy. I'm positive that even if man perishes off the face of the earth, dogs, why, they'll just carry on, regardless. They see everything, you know. From their dog houses, they look out and they see what humans do.
Kaysen.
Oh, look, Deputy Willie's calling for us. He's always like that. Let's get back to the chase.
Alright. And we're back. We're just switching between the two best songs right now. We're going from the whistle song back to this. So we don't actually know where York's been taken, so we don't know where Willie's going to take us either. But hopefully Willie is able to find York from that cigarette. I don't... What is up with the vocal samples in this song? It's so goofy. But meanwhile, while all that's going on, somebody wanted to cut back to York? Hello? Hey, Thomas.
I know that you're there. Your disposition is not of my concern. But you do need to stop this. Untie me. Let me go. Right now. And you and Carol should take off. Go as far away as you can. Open a bar or a diner in a new town. With your cooking, I know you do well.
Why, thank you, York. You're so kind. Unlike him.
If I had someone like you, things may not have come to this.
York, have you ever been in love with someone?
Thomas, a long time ago, I witnessed two people that I really cared about die. Both pretty much at the same time. And since then, I've tried not to care about anyone so deeply, but recently that way of thinking has changed.
Emily, right? She's a nice girl.
But I must warn you, York, you'd be better off not falling in love with her.
Thomas, considering the circumstances, whatever I say might not be important to you, but I'll say it anyways. Don't you dare touch Emily.
York, I think I've said too much.
It's natural to respond when someone talks to you, I guess. Everything will end tonight. You just stay there until then.
Well, York's still alive, and he's not being harmed, at least, but, hopefully Emily can find him. I don't think York's gonna be able to break out of there on his own. Oh, jeez. But meanwhile, back in dog chasing territory. Enough of that serious stuff. Let's chase some dogs and kick out to some jams. Song is so good. I'm sorry. I can't stop. It does things to me. It's so good. Alright, can I save? I think I can save right here. Do it! Excellent. Stop him! Use the code for F. Oh, wow. I didn't actually see that happen before. It blocks off the phone after you've used it once. That's weird. This is the police station.
What's wrong? Something's bothering you.
Oh no, it's just... I promised to have tea with Polly. I just remembered.
What's that got to do with anything?
Yep, you're right. This just isn't the time, I know. But it's... well, she reminds me of my mother who passed away.
Kaysen.
I've been a salesman for a long, long time. I never had time to talk with my mother, you know. Sales, they were the thing for me. No matter what happened, this was more important. So even when she was sick, I put more energy into my work, which I regret now. And you know, when I heard she died, I was on my way home, all happy. I closed a big deal in Jersey. Just when you want to give something back, you got no one to give it back to. Well, that's when I met her, Polly. I thought heaven had given me another chance. I really did. So I always stay in that hotel whenever I come up here. Oh, sure, the rooms are great, but in all honesty, I go there because I want to talk with Polly.
Does Polly know all this?
No way. I'd never say anything so embarrassing to her. She'd think I've got some crazy mother complex or something. Right, let's get going.
I already found the
Deputy
trail.
Willie disapproves of any chit-chat. I'll make it up to Polly some other time, I guess.
And the chase is on! Alright, where next, boy? Go, go, go! Fly like the wind, Deputy Willie. There's no time to waste. And more of the song, of course. If anybody needs it, the song is on YouTube. In glorious high quality. Just, you know, set it as your new ringtone. The entire song. All of it. All of it. And then never pick up the phone. Just jam. Just jam out.
Zach, I'm hungry, but I can't do much about that at the moment. Thomas is certainly a great cook. It's a shame to keep his cooking hidden out here in the countryside. Don't you think so, Zach? Which reminds me, there's another great cook in town. To fall in love with her would mean that I would need to love her cooking, too.
Oh my god.
Why does God test us so, I wonder?
York!
She made. Man, did that pack a punch. I wish you could have tasted it, Zach.
The things he thinks of while kidnapped, ladies and gentlemen. Oh my god, York. York, you're in mortal danger here. You're supposed to be playing up the drama. But meanwhile, more dog chasing. And more of this jam, of course. Stop chasing tail while tied to a chair. He shouldn't be trying to chase anything while tied to a chair. His legs are bound. I mean, it's not like York's mind ever went to sane places before. I suppose we should expect that now. Rin, you are very correct. This is a guy who made an entire dinner out of like 3 cans of pickles and a lollipop. Not sure we should trust his taste in anything.
It's only a hunch now, but I don't think Nick killed Diane.
What do you mean?
Me and Diane, we were, you know, pretty close. Sure, some people might have moral issues about it all, but I'd like to think that I knew her pretty well. Every time we finished talking, she'd bring up art. I'd make a face, boring. And she'd always say, "You're so different from Nick. He's so much more intelligent."
Wow.
Sounds like something she'd say.
Wow.
Nick was one of the few people who she could talk to, And vice versa for Nick, I suppose. Diane also told me that she was best friends with Nick. He'd have nothing at all to gain by killing her. I can't believe that one would try to kill the other. I just can't.
But even the best of friends can end up in the worst fights.
Still, the voices and footsteps I heard that night, they were something else. Much more violent, more horrifying. Diane's voice sounded different, too. Different. Hard to explain. Of course, I couldn't make out what she was saying.
You told York all this?
Of course I did.
What did he say?
I know, that's fine. Something like that. Let's go then, and catch Diane's killer.
Hell yeah! Yeah, York also eats cemetery onions. Finds an onion in his cemetery and goes, "This is going in my pocket for the next several days, and then I'm going to eat it raw." That is the thing he does too. I mean, there are infinite pickles, but still, that makes them economical, but not tasty or nutritious. Oh yeah, the zombie pot roast from Symphony of the Night. Where did that come from? Was the zombie carrying it around, or are you somehow making roast out of the zombie? I'm really hoping it's the former, not the latter, because that's weird and gross and I don't like it. But, let's check in with York again, see how he's doing. That would be good for other, action movie chase scenes.
Zach, about Emily. Don't you feel almost nostalgic looking at her? I don't think I've ever felt that way looking at a woman before. No, I'm wrong. It's a long time ago now, though. Do you remember that incident, Zach? Anyways, I was very surprised when she came to my hotel room. Not in a funny way, don't get me wrong. It was really exciting, though. I thought I heard my heart thumping inside, It's inappropriate during an investigation. Right, Zach?
A cheese called Barrel Brie. You could eat it, it would poison the absolute shit out of you and would give your title The Unwise! That's amazing, Rose. I know very little about Lord of the Rings Online, but that sounds adorable at least. I don't think it's just an interlace filter, because you can kind of see the threads of the binding over his face, but it's a pretty cheap effect. Especially because it breaks every time the visions change state. Belmonts are cannibals confirmed. Oh jeez. Alright, we're still running. We're getting to the outskirts of the business district right here. Where are we going? I hope you know what you're doing here, deputy. Yeah, this or Dukes of Hazzard track. Honestly, now I want to see Dukes of Hazzard with this song just spliced in there. That'd be amazing.
Hey, where are you going? Deputy Willie, he's over here. Come on, hurry.
Did I go the wrong way? No, I don't think so. Are you getting too far away from him? Hang on, I recognize where we're going now. You see that bell tower in the distance? By that giant tall tree? This is the way to the community center. Is York being held at the community center? Interesting. Do you think Kazan played football? I bet he did. I bet back in his high school days he had some glory days, so to speak.
Are you close to the Ingrams?
No, I mean, well, I always say hi when I see them at their store.
Don't you think they make a wonderful family?
I guess so. Including Jim, I suppose they do.
Indeed they do. The ideal family, I'd say. You know that I look after Isaac and Isaiah pretty often, right? They talk a lot when I take them out. Yesterday, Mama and Papa, and this morning, Grandpa, always about their family. Just listening to them makes me feel so happy. I don't have any brothers, you know. maybe I'm a little jealous of those two. That's why when I come here, I always pay them a visit.
Greenvale is really like a second home to me.
I can tell.
Deputy Willie's calling again. Enough about me. Let's get going.
Yeah, seriously. Oh, that's what you mean, marksman, because he's cradling it like a football. I can see that. I can see that. All right, check in with York again.
For some reason in the darkness, I see Emily's face. When I first met her on the bridge, she looked so dignified. And that glimmer in her eyes when she argues every word I say. Her blonde hair lit by the dawn. Eating steak at the diner. Giving me directions in the car. The horror on her face in the gallery. And that coffee she made. And it's like she's a goddess in a tight dress. Zach, let's pray that she doesn't become a real goddess.
So York's working through some intense feelings right here, and meanwhile we're chasing a dog, listening to Kazan ramble. I mean, I suppose he is tied to a chair and blindfolded and by himself. What else is he supposed to do? Play tic-tac-toe against himself? Gotta pass the time somehow, I suppose. And he has been putting it off all game. I guess now is as good a time as any. Well, if York is being held at the community center, we're not far now. Can't sleep because you keep thinking about stuff? I mean, I don't think he wants to fall asleep now. When you're kidnapped like this, you want to stay alert. You want to make sure you're ready for anything just in case. Oh, a little bit of Christian Bale, maybe like his inner monologue from, what is that movie? Where he was the white-collar killer?
Hey, where are you going? Deputy Willie, he's over here. Come on, hurry.
I think that's what happens when you get ahead of Willie right there. Is he yells that. American Psycho, thank you. Yeah, it sounds like his inner monologue from American Psycho. Look at that tasteful
Willie,
off-white. Oh
York
my god,
is
you see
nearby?
the watermark.
Good job, Willie. Can we stop running now, please?
I think we found about the limit of Kazan's cardio then. Alright, so that must be it then. York is at the community center. What else are we going to find here? What are we going to have to do here? I don't know. Good boy.
Hey, so we took the long route here. You weren't playing with us, were you?
George, we found out where York is. George? George! Kaysen, I'm going in alone.
Hey, you don't forget what George said.
No, I haven't. And that's why you get to stay out here and keep trying to contact him. I'm just going to check things out. I'll stay out of danger. Trust me.
Okay, if you say so. I'll take care of this here.
Yeah, seriously, he jogged a long way. Guy's got some staying power. I'm impressed. I'm impressed. Oh, that scene is so good though, Geek Boy. Is Emily gonna have to do a Silent Hill scene? Oh shit.
Huh?
Oh shit.
Freeze!
Yeah, no.
Stop right there! Stop! What the hell?
Hell is the right word, Emily.
York, Emily is here. Time to say goodbye then.
Thomas, let me tell you one more time. It's not too late. I can help you. Just untie me and let me go. If you don't, the situation will be irreversible, unfixable.
York, no situation is reversible. Didn't you know that? Everyone, everything proceeds along a path preordained by fate. Goodbye then. I wonder who'll be the next person to open this door. Well, whoever that person is will be the one to decide your fate.
Don't you hurt her, Thomas?
What was I supposed to say? All I can do now is wait.
Alright, it's all up to Emily now. So, let's see. All Emily has is her sidearm. She's just got her sidearm here. Yeah, it's a good weapon in the game. It's not terrible, but that's all we got. If there's spiders, then you torch the town. We gotta save York, though. We can't torch stuff while York's still out there. We gotta save York. Gotta blow up zombies. Luckily, there's lots of barrels around, so I can just blow dudes up. Seeking Chivalry, welcome in. How are you doing today? She is slaying zombies too now. The sequence doesn't necessarily make a ton of sense, but it's okay. She looks totally okay with blowing up zombies. Be honest, everybody's kind of want to do this at some point. Haven't you ever seen a red metal barrel and went to yourself, I bet that'd blow up real good. I know I have. I'm doing good too, Seeking Chivalry. Thanks for asking. I appreciate that. Take this slow and careful. Looks like we might be climbing the clock tower here. Well, that's interesting. We just played a Super Nintendo clock tower not too long ago. When does Deadly Premonition make sense? It's gonna come together, I'm telling you. It's gonna come together and then you're gonna be like, wow. Wow, shit happened. I mean, in honesty, what does York do that isn't super awkward? I don't think he has a mode that isn't awkward. I watch games. It's really the only thing York knows how to do. But still, you know, we can't leave him to die here. We gotta save him. We gotta rescue him. We gotta be big damn heroes. York is the embodiment of awkward. I mean, he's kind of confident for what he does. Also, why is Emily anime walking? I don't know. Because Japan. I suppose. Hey, Lost, welcome in. How are you doing tonight? Hope everything's going well with you. Zombies! Archers! Oh god, he's flipping out! Oh god. He lasted a long time, holy crap. I mean, she doesn't walk like that when she's got her gun out. I think she's walking properly for somebody with a gun out, at least. Keep it on her shoulder like that. That's good. That's solid. She is wearing some tight pants, too. That might be changing the situation a little bit. That might figure into the equation, partially. This is a long way up. Holy crap. I think we might be getting near the top, though. I see a platform up there. Oh, jeez. He's got a gun! Zombie with a gun! I am having a good one, Lost. Thank you for asking. Keep going. Oh, jeez. Gotta shoot one of those barrels. Come on. There we go. Oh, we got hit. Unfortunate. Oh no, we got hit by the fire too, shoot. I like that you can handle this situation, like, with barely shooting any zombies. You can just let the exploding barrels do a lot of them. I enjoy that. Oh yeah, I meant to look into that one, Marksman. I'm definitely down for contributing to Humble Bundle for Australian Fire Relief. That is a really good cause. I'm going to have to look into that later. Also notice Emily's got her own inventory of health items, so we've only got a couple of health items. We've only got a small handful, so we've got to be very careful. Gotta play this smart, play this safe, don't get killed. But yeah, I appreciate the reminder, Marksman. I'm gonna look into that later, and I'm gonna toss a link in Discord if I think about it. Let's head through here. And still going higher up. It's a long climb. Oh, we got some items here, though. What do we get? Medium first aid kit, that's good. I feel a little bit better already just knowing we got that on hand. And there is a save point. Go ahead and save, just in case. Hey Parshath, welcome in. Hi there, also don't die, also don't forget to win. All good advice. Hi. Are there infinite medium first aid kits? Oh, it's even better. How are you doing, Parshath? How's your weekend going? Alright, good. We can stock up on medium first aid kits. That's real good. That is real good. Alright, cool. So we're full on medium first aid kits. That is a good amount of healing right there. I am happy. I think medium first aid kits are like 30% of your health. That is not bad. Stay safe, don't die. Good advice, Stray Dog. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna try. Alright. Freakish loading screen gets me every time. Look at all this machinery here, those big old gears. Kinda ominous. Did I sleep through Friday? God, I hope so. I mean, you know, Friday's part of the weekend for some folks. Some people consider it to be, because Friday night, you know, that's weekend time. Also, I forget what day it is sometimes. They don't have a shared inventory, Finkelroy. Take a look. Emily's got nothing but her gun and some ammo and a couple of health kits. That's it. That is it. So we don't have our infinite magnum for this part, unfortunately.
You sure took your time.
Thomas, you've got nowhere to run now. Just surrender yourself.
Emily, I've been waiting for you.
Where's York? Is he okay?
He's quite the handsome one, isn't he? I liked him the moment I saw him. He likes someone else, of course. Who do you think that is? Hmm?
I'm asking you if he is okay. Answer me.
Oh, yes. He is handsome. But me and Carol, we love not him, but a different person. My lovely G.
Cut the crap. Do you know what you're doing?
Why, yes, I do. All too well. Far better than you do, I think. You know nothing about yourself, nor this town.
Please don't make me shoot you.
You're a silly, sad little woman. We're heading for devastation. All of us. And no one can stop it.
Oh, Thomas. You're sick. But there's still time. We can get you help. I'll help you.
You're too kind, Emily. As kind as a goddess. That's why he likes you. This town is soiled, and only you are shining in it.
That's right, Thomas. Let's just leave here together.
It was so much better back then. We had so much fun. Emily, that was before you came. I won't let you have him. You filthy pig!
Oh shit! And now we got a boss battle.
Dodge this!
Nope.
Eat this!
Oh, Delphine!
You pig!
Come on, where's my gun?
Over here, Emily!
Auto aim doesn't appear to work. I was curious if lock-on worked in here. It doesn't.
You vicious swine!
But we got a boss battle!
Take this!
Oh shoot. Wait for it.
Take this!
Dodge!
You won't have it your way! I won't let you take him! I'll show you how serious I am! I'll turn you into hamburger meat!
Oh jeez! Yeah, there's boss battles in this game. I don't like that there's boss battles in this game, but there are boss battles in this game.
Take this!
Dodge! Thankfully, Emily knows the dodge rule too.
How's this?
Whoa! Alright, we dodged. We're good. Alright. More quick time sequences. It's a good boss battle thing, right? Quick time sequences. This part's really hard to hit him.
Take this!
Dodge! Oh, he's got so little health now, though.
Take this!
Dodge! Oh, just a couple more hits. Come on.
You.
Thomas, don't make me shoot again. Surrender and turn yourself in.
Emily.
Thomas.
I'm sorry. I'm so sorry.
That's enough, Thomas. Just come over here.
Emily, I just... I hate you so much. Die, you skanky swine!
Willie!
You stinky mutt! Get away! Get
Willie!
away from me! Get off!
Thomas!
Oh, crap!
Oh! Is that Thomas hanging there? Oh my god. He looks like a strung-up turkey.
Well, that was grisly. I was waiting for somebody to make the Dead by Daylight joke.
I hope nothing terrible has happened.
Hey, Willie. Are you here with your owner?
I got the blindfold off. Willie, you are the best dog! Willie MVP, seriously. The tone in this game is just all over the place, serious, it's true. Oh my gosh, we're alive! We are alive, and there's first aid kits in here. Oh, thank goodness. First aid kit and a save point. Oh, a save point after a boss battle, thank you. Don't mind if I do. Don't mind if I do. Here, let me get these off. I'll get the door too. What a good dog. And here, I did your taxes. Got your big return. Woof. Give this dog a trophy. Holy crap. Trophy and a medal. He deserves it. He deserves it. What a good dog. If York understood this, there'd be fewer dead people in this town. I know. I wish they'd explained why York doesn't shoot the killer, but I never actually go into it in the story itself.
Hey!
York, are you okay?
I'm fine. Got to spend some quality time with Zach. I heard gunshots. Did you get our man?
York, Thomas is dead. I shot him. He tried to kill me.
Thomas. I suppose that this is the fate you talked about. But Emily, what about the murderer?
I just told you I had to shoot Thomas.
Thomas's actions may have surprised you, I understand that. But our job is to catch the killer, isn't it? You didn't let the killer get away.
York, are you saying that Thomas was not responsible for the murders?
What? That makes no sense.
Emily, are you out of your mind? Thomas was certainly neck deep in this. But he didn't kill the girls. He has concrete alibis for all 3 murders.
It's true!
He also doesn't have the reverse peace symbol on his back. These are basic facts that for sure you haven't forgotten.
Then who?
I need you to be strong, Emily. If Thomas is not the killer, then there is only one other possibility. The only one with free access to the department files, and doesn't have an alibi at the time of the killings. Love G himself.
George? George is the killer? And since when did you start thinking this?
I wasn't sure to start with, but you saw the pictures, right? In that secret room in Carol's bar. That was when I became 100% positive.
But George didn't have the tattoo on his back.
Ah, right. He doesn't have a tattoo on his back. But there is a pattern there.
What do you mean?
Emily, I'm not saying that the pattern was the tattoo. Remember what Harry said. There isn't a single thing that can maintain its shape for eternity. And George's back is a perfect example.
Hey, you two! Could you explain this so I can understand what's going on?
Emily, come in.
Emily here. I've rescued Agent York from the clock tower. Thomas is dead. I was forced to shoot him.
I see. Huh. And you two are both all right?
York is a little weak, but we're heading back to the department now.
Okay. I'll do the same.
Emily, George is a friend of yours, isn't he?
Yes.
Then what we are about to do is going to be tough to deal with. Are you willing to go through with this?
York, I'm deputy sheriff. This might be a small town, but I take pride in that. It's my duty to make sure that we catch all the bad guys in Greenville. Even if it means facing an end that I would never have hoped for.
Okay. Then let's get moving. This case is going to end at the sheriff's department.
Where'd he get that plant? Kaysen's always carrying. Yeah, he always carries that plant around. He's a tree
This is
salesman.
Madness. Willie, come on. Let's go with it. Chickening out now would be like leaving after eating the appetizers.
Of course, he would make that comparison, Kaysen. That is the end of that chapter as well. I think sometimes that he doesn't have it, sometimes he does. It's kind of weird, but the game does that sometimes. Like how every time the killer throws the axe, they just magically have it in the next scene. Alright, so... York thinks he knows who the killer is. What do you guys think about that? Anybody watching the game for the first time? I'm curious what you think about this. And, you know, the current turns of events that's just been going on. We're getting to the climax of the game here. There's a lot of stuff happening. Oh yeah, it's a lot. It's a lot going on right now.
Emily, I'm going in from the front. You secure the back.
Okay.
What should I do?
Kaysen, stay at the entrance.
No, don't cut me out now. If this was a movie, I'd be some minor nameless character. And I thought I was the cheerful sidekick that helps solve the case.
Of course he does. God damn it, Kaysen. Go home! Go to your home! Don't you like your home? So what is going on at the police station is our new question. And also, what is that weird line down the screen? That's a weird glitch. Carol? Is that Carol? Oh shit. Is Carol here too? Is she? Oh god. I think she might be in trouble.
Zach, I thought we might get a warm welcoming.
Alright. So you're seeing some errors pop up at the top of the screen now. What happened is, at this point in the game, anything Emily was carrying gets dropped into your inventory. So that's cool, at least, that they don't go to waste. Just in case, and I saw that, Rose. That's amazing. Rainier's still suspicious of Polly. She's a little too old lady decrepit. Her poor back. How does she even walk like that? It looks so painful. Oh, jeez. There was a save point here before. There doesn't appear to be one now. Why did they take my save point from me? That's so cruel. Well, let's see what we can see around here. Let's go that way last. It's down this way. Be ready for anything, too. Can we go in here? Oh, we can't go in here. Hey, it's Anna! Well, that's creepy. Budget cuts really got to the place? You're telling me. This is what happens when you don't clean for one day. The entire place collapses. Oh, crackers. Delicious saltine crackers. Also something that Agent York considers an entire meal. Just FYI. It's not, but he thinks they are. Oh, there's a save point. Alright, and we got something here. A clue? Key for hidden room. Ooh. Machine, welcome in. Sorry to hear you can't sleep. But how's your week been going so far, Machine? Hope you've been well. Uh-oh. I thought I heard a zombie, but there's nobody there. Alright, let's go ahead and save. Alright. Fuck sleep for now, fair enough, fair enough. Alright. Crackers and canned pickles must be a feast for York. Don't forget the lollipops! You gotta have some lollipops in there too. Machine unfortunately caught us at a bad time, because even though it's a little early for us, I think we might be wrapping up for the night. Hear me out! Hear me out! I know this is a point of high drama, I want to explain myself. We are at one of those unfortunate points right now in the game, where we don't have enough time to finish the game tonight. But if we keep going, we'll only have like 30 minutes left to play tomorrow, and we won't have a full stream. So I think if we stop here, we'll still have enough for the stream tomorrow, but we'll definitely be able to finish the game tomorrow. Now, unfortunately, I was actually thinking about just going long tonight to finish it, but I can't go long tonight, unfortunately, because I got a maintenance guy coming over later to do some work. So, unfortunately, I don't want to have to stop suddenly when the guy shows up, you know. So I think it's probably best that I stop now so I can catch him and take care of that. But I hope you are really excited with this game so far. I hope you are having a fantastic time watching this. I hope you are really excited to see how everything ends tomorrow. I'm hoping, fingers crossed. Because I can promise you, I will promise we're beating the game tomorrow. Your questions will be answered, the mystery will be solved. So I hope you will join us for that. Have the maintenance guy play the end of the game? He wouldn't like the final bosses either. I wouldn't throw that on anybody, Machine. Those bosses are cruel. Those bosses are mean. Let's see. Normally I'd be like, oh, awesome, I'm going to get errands done, but it's raining and I don't want to go out. Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Ren. That doesn't sound fun to go out in. So yeah, I think we're going to wrap it up here today. Tomorrow, we'll be back. We will be finishing the stream up. Please, please, please join us for that. I would love to show you the ending off to everybody. But before we wrap it up for today, one last thing to do. Don't go just yet because we're going to go see who else is online so we can go find somebody cool to hang out with. Make sure to hit follow if you haven't already. And while I'm seeing who is online right now, Ren is throwing some links in chat that may interest you if you haven't seen them already. Got a link to my Twitter if you want to see what I'm up to outside of the stream. Got a link to my YouTube if you want to get caught up on this game or check out some of the other games I've played before. And got a link to my Discord if you would like to continue the conversation outside of the stream. Feel free to jump in on that. Now, where are we going to head? Oh, I see who we're raiding. Someone we do not often get to raid, but who I was just watching the other day and having a fantastic time hanging out with. So I hope you will all be kind enough to join me for this raid. Lost, you're excited? I'm so glad to hear. And Machine, you're going to try and join as well? I would love to have you here. Oh yeah, I know, Parshath. If you live in North America, I stream at crazy hours. Geek Boy, you've been having fun too. That is so good to hear. Alright, folks, we are going to go raid a viewer I enjoy very much, a retro streamer by the name of MRR Knight. Very cool guy, plays some very cool games, very challenging games. Speaking of, right now he is attempting a blind run of Adventure Island for NES. legendarily difficult game, but he is making progress in it. I'm really excited to see him, see how we can get through it. Go ahead and join me over there. Hang out for a little bit. Say hi to MRR Knight. Throw him a follow if you like what he's doing. But if you've got other things to do, I'll just say as I always do. Good morning, afternoon, or evening, wherever you're at in the world. I'll see you folks around. Take care of yourselves, everyone. Till tomorrow.